Go. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first ever episode of Auxy Morons, the podcast where we do whatever the frick we want. I am your host, Mimi. That's what you may call me. Okay. And my other co-hosts will introduce themselves now, I guess.
I love that you cut out and all I heard was my name is me.
Okay, oh gosh,
yes, I love my favorite person ever.
Okay, let's try that again. My name is Mimi. Okay, alright, yes, co-hosts, introduce yourselves.
I'm Lune.
I'm Ani.
And this is
And
Auxy Morons.
Yes,
And
we
you're
already
watching.
said that. Okay, so, one thing we're gonna try to do at the beginning of every episode is just talk about games we've played recently and their music.
Mm-hmm.
Since I find music to be, like, a very important part of the games that's honestly kind of overlooked a lot of times. So,
And if they don't have music, you're not allowed to talk about them.
Okay.
The number one rule.
Of
Okay,
oxymorons.
Yeah,
The
alright.
rules is don't talk about oxymorons.
Alright, Lune, you're first.
My favorite song from recent games that I've played is the opening song of Grease. Not the stuff that you find in a grill, but
It's like spelled Gris.
Yes.
I think it's like a Spanish word for something.
It means gray.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the musical for a second.
No, we're legally not allowed to talk about any musical here. I'm sorry.
I don't think we're.
Well, unless the game was a musical, unless there was like the game, is that possible? That's
The
probably
musical,
possible.
the game.
I mean,
The
there's a
musical.
High School Musical game.
There
There's a High
is?
School Musical.
There's a Camp Rock
Yes,
game.
there is.
What? This
Yeah,
opened my
there is.
You
mind.
have money, duh.
Alright,
Alright.
do you want to play this song or should...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, Ani. Go ahead, Ani.
Just give me a sec. Sorry. It's the Grist Part 1, right?
Yes, thank you very
Yes.
much.
Tonight.
No!
That's
That's an
an
ad.
I'm ruined.
Okay.
This is why you
I
need an ad blocker, huh?
Snap.
Should I mute...
This video is not sponsored by
Can you mute the
YouTube,
video
by
and
the way.
then...
This podcast is not.
Can you mute the
sponsored by
video
YouTube
while
Who
the ad is
this?
playing?
I'm muting this woman.
Thank you.
Who are you?
Who are you? Oh no, it's Uber Eats man. Evil.
I think that's a lady. That's a lady,
Uber
my
Eats man.
Oh
dude.
my
There's
God.
two people.
Unmute
There's
the
two
video, unmute the
people.
video, unmute the video, unmute the video, unmute the video.
I got it. Okay. Give me a moment.
All right, then. That was
emotional. I cried
Yeah, that
3
was-
times.
definitely.
It's
Yeah,
one of
that was
those.
definitely.
I can tell that's a part. Oh, that's like an emotional like song. It's like for an emotional moment at like
Mhm.
probably the climax. That's what I'm thinking.
Bro, that's the
Well,
opening
Grease
song.
is, yeah,
Dang
Grease.
it!
Grease, if I remember correctly, is supposed to like represent like the 5 stages of grief.
Mm-hmm. You're
And
correct
I've
on that.
never played it, so.
And now for the polar opposite, Ani's song.
Oh yes, mine is. I need a minute. Mine's Philly Nights from Friday Night Funkin'.
Yes, for those of you who don't know, Friday Night Funkin', very popular modern. I can't say Flash game because Flash is dead. But
It's not really a Flash game because you can clearly play it.
Yeah. If it was a Flash game, you'd be able to play it.
Online DDR.
Yes, essentially, and
Yeah. Not like that one
okay,
mode.
Hold on. If there's a Philly Nice, where's Philly Mean?
I
Guys,
mean,
where did he go? I gotta find him.
We have to find Philly Mean, guys.
we have to find Billy Bean. He's lost in the world. It's like
Oh my
finding
God,
Where's Waldo.
We can't
Oh my God,
find
week
it.
7,
We
Philly
can't.
Mean?
Oh no.
Okay, play the song.
Give me a sec.
Ads again!
I'll never forget you.
So, funnily enough...
There we have it.
Yeah, so funnily enough, this song was actually my favorite before week 7
It's currently my
was
favorite.
announced. Week 7 was announced, and frickin' just frickin' destroyed the song for me.
Which one
But
is week
it's still a
7?
very good song.
Christmas?
The new song.
It's
Christmas
not
is-
it's not out yet, but people are theorizing that it's gonna be Tank Man, which is the mascot of Newgrounds. Speaking of that, for those who don't know the origins of Pico, which is the person who is in
Singing, not
Rapping.
singing.
Rapping against Keith.
The guy who sounds like he's talking through 10 walkie-talkies at once.
Yes, exactly. He is from a game from the creator of Newgrounds, Tom Fulp, not Folk, Pico School.
Very controversial.
recommend-
Very
Yes,
controversial
exactly.
man. We canceled him on
Extremely
Not
Twitter.
for kids, though.
Extremely controversial. Would not
Yeah.
recommend you play it.
Yeah.
Fortunately, get that.
If it was released today, people would definitely try to cancel him.
Yeah. And Twitter
But-
tried,
What was his
believe
name?
me.
When was
But-
it made? Like years ago. I don't know.
It was
the
made.
exact
It was
year.
made in 2000. It was made in 2000.
Damn.
Yeah.
It was a very different time.
Very.
That was certainly a time ago. That was
I like how
before
we
Cave
also
Story
just
was
happened-
released.
I like how we
And then-
actually happen to have very short songs. I'd like to say that.
And then on my end, I'm currently attempting to finish Persona 5 Royal after getting it for my birthday, like, last year.
Mm-hmm.
No, not for my birthday, for Christmas.
Same day, whatever.
Same day.
And...
I know it's not the same.
No, wait, yes, for my birthday. What am I talking about?
Please
Okay.
decide.
So, I'm currently on one of the last palaces in the game. I won't say who, but I will say that the song is called Whims of Fate, and it's a very good song.
And we better not fight over who's best girl, because I feel like that's gonna happen.
Listen, my opinions have
Already
changed.
happened.
Makoto is not
Already
as
happened.
bad as I thought.
She was never
Makoto-
bad.
Oh no.
Listen, I thought she was boring at first, but now I'm like, okay, I can kind of see a lot of myself in her. She's really not as bad as I thought, but Futaba is still best. Don't at me.
Oh,
Haru
no.
was still the best, and
Oh,
I think we'll leave it
no.
at that. I think we should leave it at that and listen to the funny song. I mean, it's not funny, but...
All
And
right.
we did it. Oh no, y'all see my recommended. Don't worry, it's nothing bad.
Yeah,
It's just a
so
lot of stuff.
I'm definitely, after finally getting to play it after years of it being out, I'm really enjoying Persona 5. Though I will say the past two palaces have not been as great as the first four.
Uh-oh.
Because Kamoshida was a freaking start, man. It was a start. It was a villain who I felt threatened by. Like, it could, for all we know, this could be a dude in real life.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I would say what Kamoshida does in game, but I would not like to get demonetized, even though
And have to
We
have-
shouldn't say it at all.
And
Yeah,
to
that
have
would
trigger
not be
warnings on
very-
this as well.
Yes,
You
that
know.
would also not be very good. that would not be very fun. And in general, his palace was really good. I like the music. I like the aesthetics.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really good palace. Then we had Madarame. That was an even better palace for me. Slightly weaker villain, but a much better palace in general. And even the boss fight is probably one of my favorite things
As an
ever.
artist, outside of whatever I do online, that palace really, really got to me.
Yeah, Kaneshiro, as a villain, I find him like a joke. He emits so much Chad energy. I can't help but see him as a joke.
I had to remind myself who he was for a second, because you said Kaneshiro. I was like, who is that again? He's a casino guy.
Yeah, he's the dude with a lot of money.
Yeah.
Futaba is my favorite palace in the game. I've already said she's my favorite character. She's my favorite
Biased,
palace in
I'm
the game.
kidding.
Her music's great. I've always loved like combining like old and new aesthetics. I've always really liked that. I really like how it's like a modern pyramid. That's the word. That's
Yeah.
the word.
Like the aesthetic and stuff.
I
Yeah,
love how
it's-
you momentarily lapsed and forgot the word for pyramid.
I forget words a lot. I forget
The
words a
funny
lot.
triangle place!
Yes, yes. Okumura's was really disappointing because I really liked the space aesthetic, but the the palace itself sucked. There was this freaking stupid maze thing where you had to keep going in and out of space, and
The best part
doors
about
kept
it was when what's the word? Awoken? What?
Yeah, that was a pretty good awakening.
What the word is?
Yeah.
Awakening, thank you.
Yeah, that was a pretty good awakening.
Yeah. And I'm biased for that because she's my favorite, so.
Y'all be very,
And
very.
also,
Y'all be glad
that's-
that I'm not recording the
Okay.
screen right now because I can see the comments on the first on the video, and I did not want.
Oh my god.
hold on.
Be glad I'm not recording. Be glad.
Hey, you right.
Oh, okay. Alright.
So-
Yes. Yes, it's a very good
I have an idea.
What's up?
Scroll up. That's a
Stop it.
or just stop
Oh, then you get
or just
my recommendation.
stop the screen share. You can stop the screen share.
Yeah, we're done with that already.
Done. We're done. Yeah.
So
are you recording it?
I'm still recording. Yeah, I just didn't
Okay.
record the screen. I'm not. I'm only recording the audio.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
just take out that.
Yeah, so and then that freaking boss fight. I hate Okumura's boss fight.
I can't remember it to save my life.
Well, okay.
That's because how
apparently
boring it is.
No, here's the thing. In the vanilla version, it's very boring. In the
Yeah.
royal version, it's a nightmare.
Oh. He really
so
did
which one would
become
you want?
like,
Well, here's the thing. I'd rather it be a nightmare than boring.
yeah, honestly.
You can make it
Here's the
entertaining.
thing. So, my team on the thing was my team was obviously Joker, On, Mona, and Makoto.
Mm-hmm.
I went into the boss thinking, okay, I've heard very bad things about this boss fight, but I'm at a decent level. Hopefully it won't be too bad since I'm playing on normal.
Uh-huh.
No.
Oh, jeez.
First try, I got to the third phase. It's essentially like a wave fight. You have to take out each wave in 2 turns, otherwise it resets. And it's also on
Oh.
a time limit. And it's also on a time limit, so if you don't beat the boss before the time limit, instant game over.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to the third wave, and it's an element. Each wave is weak to an element, which is how you take it out faster. This one was weak to psychic, but I realized I didn't have a good psychic persona, so I had to die.
So you can
So
switch
then
out
I was
your
like-
party.
Let me just
It's
die.
like, okay, let me switch out Makoto for Haru. I probably could have won, but I got critical hitted so much that Joker just died, and if Joker dies, it's also a game over.
Oh.
So, you know what I had to do? I had to fuse up another psychic persona so
Oh,
I could
jeez.
actually have a better psychic persona. And I had to use the freaking useless items that freaking did a certain type of attack for like 50 damage.
It's one of those times where
Cool.
I literally had to cheese the boss fight. The rest of the boss fight was boring though.
I feel like.
And
Sorry.
And then Size Palace it's alright. It's not great. I had to go through there's a freaking darkness segment that
Good design though.
so
Good design
much.
though for Sai.
Sai's design is like, awooga.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very, very good. I also
I'm glad
really
we can all agree on that.
I also really like the casino aesthetic of everything. Like, it really looks good. I haven't gotten to the boss fight. I haven't really gotten to the boss. I haven't gotten to the boss fight yet. I just beat the palace.
Mm-hmm.
But the palace itself was, I do kind of like how most of it is kind of like you have a safe place, but then once you start getting into like the areas where like there's no people and only employees, that's when it starts getting dangerous. I really like that idea, but in general, it's kind of a boring palace, and also that frickin' darkness maze was horrid.
I kind of feel left out of place right now because I have not played a singular Persona game in my life.
Yeah, I've only watched gameplay of it.
Same.
I mean, to be fair,
That's
this is my first Persona game. This is my first Persona game. I also have my first mainline Persona game, because I also have Q and Q2.
Mm-hmm.
Q sucks. Q2 is alright until the 4th dungeon.
That's it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
But, speaking of
You
Persona,
stop.
Full stop.
apparently,
Mhm.
Persona 5 Strikers doesn't violate the Geneva Convention.
It does not, but all the other games did.
Okay, so for context, there's this Twitter account that, it lets you know if games have violated the Geneva Convention or not. I forget the handle. I don't know the handle.
I think I could look it up if I wanted to, but I'm not about to. We're in the middle of a podcast.
Yes, so that brings up the
I
question.
need a reminder of what it
Who
was.
has violated the Geneva?
Who out of all three of us has violated the Geneva Convention? Well, here's the
I think we
thing.
all have in our
Here's the
special
thing.
way.
Here's the thing. I can't break a law if I don't. Never mind. I can break a law if I don't know what a law is, but that doesn't mean that I have to be aware of it.
The real Geneva Convention violation was the friends we made along
I
the
was
way.
gonna make that joke. You said it before me.
You got ninja, hun.
Ah, mad. I hate this. I'm leaving.
Okay, see ya.
Bye.
Imagine she actually.
Imagine if you actually left and heard the
I'll
ding.
just leave real quick for a comedic effect.
You could have, and now you lost the opportunity to.
Yeah, you lost the opportunity. Too late. It's too late. But you know what's not too late for? Apparently, it's at Animal Crossing, the New Horizons first anniversary, so that's pretty epic.
Yeah,
I don't want to switch.
I do.
I also do, but you haven't played New Horizons in like months.
I don't think anyone has.
Yeah. A lot of people like.
To be
have
fair,
it.
I've been
I see
actually
people
trying
still
to stay
have.
on. Yeah, I've been actually trying to stay on top of it.
I said like I took like a month break and I'm like, okay, I'll go back for my birthday, and then I just never did. And then my mom put my Switch somewhere, and now I don't even know where it is.
Oh no.
I would ask her, but I don't think I could do that right now.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a podcast.
Yes, doing things in the middle of a podcast would not be very good.
I wish that I owned the Switch so I can I could fit in with all the rest of the kids, but
Just make like a cardboard Switch and just pretend you're playing on it.
Nintendo Lab will be like,
Just pretend.
Have you-
Improvisation.
have you seen that Twitter post that was like, a kid who couldn't afford the Nintendo Switch made one out of cardboard, but then he violated a term of service from Nintendo, and then they had to strike him down.
Oh my god.
I did not. I haven't even been on Twitter in like
That's
not
unfortunate.
years.
Yeah.
Not
Apparently-
years.
Yeah.
Nintendo is very, very, adamant about no fan games and no fan
Yeah.
content
So-
that...
It's stupid, but I actually kind of know the reason for it.
What's that?
So I am sure most both of you are most likely aware of the wonders that are the CDI Zelda games and Hotel Mario.
Yes.
Yes.
So, technically, at first, for those of you who don't know, originally when the Super Nintendo was coming out, Nintendo wanted to partner with Sony to make a disc add-on for it. But the way Sony was doing it, they didn't like, so they said, no, get out. And that's how the PlayStation was born. But then they were like, okay, let's call someone else. Hey, Philips, you do something. So they made one. They also didn't like how it came out. And they were like, okay, let's go discless, but Philips, you can make 3 Zelda games, and you can make a Mario game. Go wild. And thus we got some of the worst games that were ever made, and Nintendo was like, you know what? Let's just not let people use our properties again.
Ever. Knock on wood.
Pretty much.
I remember, literally earlier today, I saw, I think I was on Instagram. I was looking at or was it TikTok? It's one of those. And it was like a meme saying, Nintendo on April 1st. And it was like that one scene from SpongeBob where Krabs was like, that's it, get out of here, cheapskate. And the dude was watching the TV and he pressed that button and he made it, forget everything that he just saw. Please tell me you know what I'm talking about.
I do
I know
not.
what you're talking about.
I was thinking of that.
It's that one episode where, I think Krabs goes into, a coma or something, and he's like, I'm gonna be really nice from now on, and I'm not gonna be cheap with my money.
Yeah, that exactly.
Okay, I can understand now.
It was just taking, Mario and, I was gonna say Kirby, but nah.
Mario.
Kirby.
It's Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem's the other one.
No, I didn't think, or maybe it wasn't Fire Emblem. I don't even remember what I saw.
Yeah, because March
just rambled.
31st, Mario 3D All-Stars is going away. The Game & Watch Mario is going away, which sucks because I really wanted that. And the re-release of the first Fire Emblem is going away.
There was a first Fire Emblem?
Yes.
Which one was that?
I've never, I think it's called Shadow Dragon or something, I don't freaking know.
I only know Free Houses and that's it.
So.
I've never played a Fire Emblem game ever.
I've never, okay,
Wait,
don't.
No, I've played one. And that was because of the 3DS Ambassador program.
Listen, the only interaction I have with Fire Emblem Free Houses fandom is because of a fanfic that talks about Osu. And that fanfic is essentially rewrites the characters as competitive Osu players. And Byleth is one of those.
Does that mean,
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo would technically copyright fanfiction about Mario?
I mean...
Yeah, that's possible.
I mean, they haven't.
They haven't.
As far as I know, they haven't.
I'm so glad they haven't, because we have gems like Fire Emblem Free Houses but Osu.
God, I don't think I want to give them ideas, though.
Let's never publish this podcast, so they never know.
Never, ever.
I have a school project I need to do, guys.
Too late. No, nothing we can do about that. Legally
Okay,
not allowed to
alright.
publish this, okay? You cannot ruin this for anyone.
They're gonna tell Mr. Nintendo.
My dad works at Nintendo, you can't do this to me.
Same
my
energy
God.
as, I'm gonna ban you, my dad works at Roblox. He is Builder Man.
Speaking of Nintendo, that freaking Pokemon... That freaking Pokemon Direct...
Pokemon
I'm
Alone?
No, not Pokemon. For those of you who don't know, Pokemon's 25th anniversary is here, and they've been doing and they're planning to do a bunch of concerts. And the first one was Post Malone. And when they were showing doing commercials, hey, there's gonna be a concert on YouTube. Maybe you should check it out. I mean, I won't force you to, but you should check it out. And it was Post Malone, but for some reason, the model they used was not very good.
Was this very smooth?
Yes, it was extremely smooth.
Ball.
And
Sometimes
like, I actually watched the concert, and it wasn't actually that bad in the concert. It was just really weird when they did it in the commercial.
This is completely unrelated, but I sometimes forget that Post Malone is friends with Minecraft YouTubers.
What?
He's what?
Excuse me?
He's friends with like Sky Does Minecraft, and if y'all remember Minecraft Universe, literally that guy like left to do like work on music with Post Malone, I believe.
Oh my god. This is so bad. Why would you? Why would you befriend the Butter Kid?
Oh my god. Okay, but like going back to what I was saying. So, what are your thoughts on the frickin' Pokemon remakes and also Legends?
I never played a singular Pokemon game in my life. Listen,
I haven't either. Once again, it was just gameplay. You think I have the money?
I think someone was supposed to give you like a shield or something.
But
So yeah, we know
I
someone.
never got it.
I mean, hey, who knows? We might be able to give it. We might be able to get. Who knows? Find out next time on Dragon Ball.
I never had a 3DS. I never had a 3DS until like 2 years ago.
2 years ago was
I'm
so late
serious
into the
on that
lifespan
one.
of a 3DS. What the hell?
Exactly, because I got it as a gift, and I was like, "Ooh, time to party."
Yeah, someone gave you 3DS when.
And it was like
wasn't even
the
relevant
limited
anymore.
edition one. It was like the limited edition one of the Legend of Zelda one, the
Mhm.
gold
There,
one.
there's like 2 Legend of Zelda gold ones. Which one are you talking?
Hold on, I gotta have to send it to you.
This feels like how Shantae was added to the Game Boy at like 13 years after it was released for the first time.
Hold on, I have to get it.
Like
You
Shantae
can
came
continue,
out in
don't
like
worry.
Shantae came out so much later than every other Game Boy game, and I'm surprised that it managed to get such a following. That it has like 5 other games now, and Steel Trigger did the opening for it.
Yeah, I still can't believe Stu. Well, I mean, the first Shantae game came out in 2002. Dang, that was like. I'm pretty sure the Game Boy Advance was out by then. It was out by then.
It was on the Game Boy
I was
Advance.
talking about.
No, it was actually on the Game Boy Color.
Oh. My bad.
Dude, if there's a Game Boy Color, where's the Game Boy Black and White?
There's green
That's
and
the original.
that's the original, my dude.
Well, they don't have an official name, so.
It's just the Game Boy.
My dude.
I just wanted to be funny, man.
You
By the
can't
way,
make
that's the one
jokes
I was
that don't
talking
have
about.
backing in real life. Otherwise, this is a liminal space that you're making up. What else do you want to show us, Donnie?
Oh, I was talking about the 3DS I got. I sent that one in the chat.
Which one?
Okay, so I see what since I can't really show it, it's the Link Between Worlds one.
Oh.
Yeah, that one. I got it as a gift. Pretty epic.
Like it's gold on top and then black on the bottom.
I see.
Yeah.
Or is it blue and
Yeah.
white?
No, the blue and white is the Hyrule Shield one.
I was making a joke
Where's the
about the
limited
dress.
edition silver? I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop making that joke.
I was making a joke about the dress that everyone hates.
Oh my gosh, the
Not the
frickin' dress.
I just want to know who actually thought it was white and gold.
Absolute
I
silence.
just wanna know.
Absolute silence.
Literally.
I saw a GIF that explained it pretty well. It's just in terms of lighting.
Yeah, I think it's like
Yeah.
a lighting thing. Like if you have
It's
a
like
certain light on your phone, then you'll see it as more like gold and white, and then the other person, and then if it's darker, you'll see like black and blue.
Yeah.
I've only ever seen like black and blue no matter what. Sometimes I've seen like blue and gold,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people do that too, so And it's like that with like the Yanny Laurel thing. Y'all remember that disaster?
Yeah, I do. That was
And
also
then like
think that-
pitch or frequency or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I still don't know what was up with that.
The dress I can explain because I do art and I can use overlay layers and multiple layers to show you exactly what happens in terms of lighting. But I'm not a sound scientist, so I can't explain that to you.
But like the Yanny Laurel thing, I believe it was either between the pitch or the frequency, depending on what it was. I think it was the pitch.
Pitch and frequency
it
are
would
related
change
because
from Yanny Laurel. And if you like think about the word, the other word that you're trying to think of, you're gonna hear it.
pitch is the same as frequency, though.
Some weird psychology stuff. I mean, is it It's like a mix. I don't know.
It's a mix of psychology and a bit of sound science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I'm a theater kid.
Yeah, that's weird stuff. I don't really know much about that. I don't really know much about that.
As much as I have friends that are interested in sound design and all that, I'm not about to deep dive into that, so thank you very much.
Yeah, I know like very basic things, and that's about it.
Mm-hmm. I know these
I
things
know
and
there's a
everything.
high and low, a loud and not loud.
I know 3 things in life: eat, sleep.
Loud.
Yes, loud. Exactly.
I thought you were gonna say eat, sleep, and because honestly, big move.
Eat, sleep, game.
You look like just the amount of XP to level up. I hate that shirt so much, but it's. I hate.
You think I'm the
game,
loser in
repeat.
the real world, but in the gaming world, you're the loser. I love those shirts. I want to get one of those, like, ironically.
Those shirts are so annoying because, like, I wish I was as cool as
This has
that.
nothing to do with gaming, but my friend got me a shirt for my birthday, and
Yeah.
the shirt that they got me, it said, "The cops pulled me over for having these guns," and it's like muscles.
Oh my god.
That's the funniest thing, and I loved it.
That reminds me of an old shirt that I had to throw out because it had grease stains on it, and ironically, it was a bacon shirt. It was like. It was a freaking bacon dressed in freaking baseball gear and like going to home plate, and it said something like taking home the bacon or something.
Oh.
Guys, how is the bacon playing baseball?
Blaseball.
The bacon really.
Baseball! We're not getting into baseball. That's just.
I know nothing about baseball, so
Me
I'd be
neither.
lost.
I know some things about it.
I think Woosh, the mutual friend of ours, is interested in it, and that's all I know because every time I go into a Discord for server that a few of us are in, all I see is them posting
Talking about
Wyatt did this,
baseball.
Wyatt did this on graffiti, and I'm like, what
We
does
got
this
me and my
mean?
other friend into it, and then we were like paying attention to it because
Mhm.
I had like a little birthday dinner thing.
Yeah.
It was like lunch, and we were at like a restaurant. Safe. We were safe though.
Yeah, of course.
Just had to say that. We had masks on and stuff, and we were like, and it was like the start of a new season, I believe.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Oh jeez. The only other thing I know about baseball is that the football what's it called, webcomic that took over after Homestuck died.
I don't know.
It's called
Yeah, I don't.
Homestuck, so.
I mean, there is a Homestuck 2 now.
yeah, Homestuck.
Yeah,
It's
there
the
is.
power of 2.
I wouldn't know. I'm not into Homestuck.
Homestuck 2 has a great soundtrack, but I think it doesn't fit in the same vibe as Homestuck originally did.
They got
I
a soundtrack.
started reading Homestuck. I think I was at like part 5. But
Part
I
5
don't
is where it gets
remember.
good.
The only
You
thing
should've
I know
continued.
about Homestuck is my friends were like assigning characters, and I
Mhm.
got assigned to the cat girl.
Nepeta? Which one? There's like 5.
There's Nepeta. I got Nepeta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bloody
Nepeta,
cat girl.
I think that you fit her vibes. She's a strong character, except that a lot of people
But I
downplay
had to get
her.
confirmation.
A lot of people downplay her strengths because they think that she's just a shipper, but I don't think that.
I always just went with Solux since I'm a Gemini.
I'm a Libra. Guys, let's talk about astrology now.
Oh gosh, right. It's
Guys, what's your table?
What's your what?
I know, like,
what?
there's like a thing, and I have like an app for it because my friend got it and she wanted me to see the signs I had.
I think my sister has it, but I don't.
It's a lot of Libra. I'll just say that, a lot of Libra.
I think my sister has it. I honestly don't remember anything of it.
All I know
don't
is that
wanna
I'm
go
an
ask her.
Aries.
I'm the funny scales person.
That's a Homestuck thing, by the way. Not an actual astrology thing. I don't know anything but actual astrology.
I know
I know, like,
something.
I barely
I know the signs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's about it.
I only know
That's
the signs in the order of the Homestuck Huma spectrum.
I remember when I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
I would go on Wattpad and I would look up zodiac signs, and there would be like so many stuff. Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh. Ani's muted. Oh no!
Oh, this isn't a good.
Ani, are you
dude,
alright?
I don't...
Ani, please!
Okay, so my mom definitely did not come in.
Okay.
Okay, thank goodness you're back.
Okay, it's fine though. So anyway,
Oh,
I would
yeah.
go on Wattpad and I would look up zodiac signs, and then I would read books upon books of just like literal stolen Tumblr and like Pinterest posts about assigning like the zodiac sign, something like the zodiac signs as like a TV show or like as like weather or something like that. And like anything so obscure or like the vaguest thing in the world. Like the zodiac signs as things.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
I love it. Sorry. Go ahead.
I remember that when I was younger, it was when me and Ani were in middle school, because we went to the same middle school.
Yeah.
We were younger, and we had, and occasionally I would write stories and stuff, and I remembered I had attempted to make, like, the frickin' zodiac signs into characters.
Oh no.
And
oh no.
honestly, I only remember two. Well, technically three, and they were two Gemini twins and the Scorpio person who had a scorpion tail. And that's it.
If we're gonna speak about middle school and high school writing pieces that we worked on,
We would talk about like fan fiction and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about
I mean,
that.
I was just talking about story.
When my
But
story,
school is a whole other subject.
the story that I wrote back when I was in middle school was a AU of a game that I used to play called Terraria, and in Terraria there are three.
Terraria moment.
Yes, exactly.
I played it, so.
Yeah, there are three different types of characters you can play up until the journey mode that was introduced later in 1.4. But up to that point, there were three characters three types of characters you could play: softcore, mediumcore, and hardcore. And I took those I reimagined each core as a race in a fantasy setting.
Is that what you sent us? Because I remember you sent a Terraria fic.
Yes, I did.
There we go.
It ended up turning into this poorly done angsty fic that
it goes to angst.
it goes
Anything
straight to
will go to
angst. And I hate the fact that
You'll put anything. I'm making a point of this, and I will stand by it until I die. Anything you make into a fanfiction, it will become angst. It will become something that's going to make people cry.
Me?
Anyone.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah, trust me, I've read a couple of
Anything.
I've read a couple of fans.
I feel like I have
not many.
I feel like I have to actively
but
fight
the ones
to.
I have.
I feel like I have to actively fight to prevent myself from writing angst. It's actually kind of bad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's everything.
I can't believe that we're talking. Yeah, go ahead.
Despite that, one of my stuff is actually still like freaking is still in progress, and that's a character that I made a long time ago. I think it was when I was just getting into middle school, and I eventually want to make a game out of her.
What kind of game would it be?
And I've already started developing other characters, and I think it's going along. Well, obviously not the programming aspect, because I don't know a freaking thing about programming a video game. But
I think I'm taking a math coding class next year.
Good for you, I'm already through Python.
yeah,
Yeah.
the funny thing is,
My brother
before
was 19, he's like, okay, I'm gonna teach you Python and stuff. And I'm like, oh, but isn't my school gonna do it? He's like, okay, I'm gonna do it anyway.
the funny thing is, before COVID, I was in a freaking coding class,
Mm-hmm.
but then the teacher just stopped caring once COVID hit.
Oh. That's terrible.
I didn't have like one of those cool extracurricular classes because I'm a drama kid, I'm a theater kid and stuff.
Bro.
So unless we wanted an extra period in our schedule, we just couldn't have one of those extra periods. So
I had a coding class instead of a math class because that's what programming is supposed to be. Like, it's not a lot of actual maths, but people assume it is, and they place it in the same category as math. So I could have chose between calculus, trigonometry, and programming, and I
you
obviously
guys
chose.
have the choice to take trig.
I mean,
Lucky.
I think trig.
I was forced to.
I think trig was part of algebra
Not
too,
failing,
but I think trig was part of
for me,
algebra
I'm
too.
For me, I'm doing trig stuff right now. Why not?
Yeah,
same.
But it was an entirely separate class if you wanted to go deeper into it. It's kind of like AP physics and physics alone.
Yeah.
Like kind of like that.
For like my school, we had when I did programming, which was literally yesterday, by the way, for like
Oh.
scheduling for next year. My choices were either pre-calculus, financial algebra, or math coding. And I did not want to do anything pre-calculated because, to be honest, that's just algebra 3. I didn't want to do financial algebra because it's algebra. So, and because I wanted to do something in like computer science, like IT, I naturally went with coding. It was the obvious choice.
Oh, gosh,
So you mean you're not gonna be?
like,
Sorry.
accounting seems like a nightmare.
So you mean you're not intending to be a theater kid the rest of your life? I figured out that you can actually use your calculator as a dice roller.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm grabbing my calculator.
If you have a TI-84 plus CE, you can go to apps if you have it downloaded from the website. And you can roll
Wait, what kind of calculator?
TI-84.
Hold on, I'm grabbing my...
Oh my gosh, you're actually grabbing a freaking calculator.
Ah, it's right there, it's fine.
I wish I could turn on my webcam so you can
TI-84 or
see.
TI-84 plus?
Yeah, I have a plus CE.
Never mind, I just have plus.
Okay.
So I'm
So
assuming
do you
it
have an
doesn't work.
apps? Do you have an apps button?
No, so I don't think so.
Never mind. On my calculator.
Disregard that.
Here, I'll turn my webcam on for like a split second so you can see. Except that didn't work. I we're using the wrong webcam. Okay, webcam, which one is this? Please, how do I... Okay, settings. Settings. You can talk about something else while I change this up.
I honestly don't know where to go from here.
The weather!
The weather, yeah, great.
The weather! How's the weather, guys?
It's actually getting really nice outside. Like, I thought it was gonna be cold, but it's not as cold as I thought it would be, which is kind of terrifying.
I
Because
just get cold very easily.
Okay,
I
so,
should get cold very easily.
is it on? Can you see?
Oh my god, face reveal!
Hello! Let me,
Nice
pop
necklace.
this out. So I'll show in the tile. Okay, so, can you see this? No, it's absolutely just
Yeah.
bright as a... Okay, let me
Yeah,
exit.
that is a very
If you
bright
wait for a few
screen.
seconds, you'll kind of see it.
Okay, 1 second. I'll quit this and make this into full brightness so you can actually see. Okay, now I'm gonna type a few words. Can you see that? You can
Very
see that.
Blurry? It's
Kind
blurry,
of.
but it's not a white screen.
Yes, I can kind of see it.
Okay, it's
Like,
not
kind of-
focusing, but
No, that would explain why, because I think we just have very different calculators.
okay. So
Yes.
there's this button over here called apps,
Apps?
and if you go, oh god, look, it's just so bright. So if you were to scroll down to probability simulator and hit, and then it gives you a list of a few items you can choose from. And one of them is
So for those of you who are just listening and showing off the calculator, calculator flex.
so you can choose between toss coins, roll dice, pick marble, spin spinner, draw cards, and random numbers. And I use roll dice, and then I go to settings, and then I go to dice, and I make it free-sided so that I can do D&D. I just really like
Yes.
using this for Dungeons and Dragons because this is the funniest thing, pulling out my calculator instead of a bag of dice.
I mean, it's convenient. You don't have to carry around a bunch of
Exactly.
dice.
When
I mean, unless you just want to have a lot of dice around for some reason.
my friends back in high school had a crap ton of dice just laying around in bags in their own school bag, and they would walk around with them, and I would just carry my calculator for school.
D&D wise, I have played a singular game, and I think you have
Same.
too, Ronnie.
Which one was that?
It was like middle
It was like
school.
it was in middle school.
Mhm.
It was me, Ani, Whoosh, and a couple of our other friends. Well, some of them used to be our friends. Some of them are still our friends.
Uh-oh.
That's a topic we are not going to talk about. But yeah. So we had gathered in a really cool teacher that we knew. It was our freaking seventh grade earth science teacher, and this was
Except me, I was in a different group of kids.
And he was a freaking awesome teacher, man. He would literally play rock music during class. And
Boy, I
near the
wish
end of
mine
the
was
ye-
good like that. I had missed.
And
My
near the
teacher was
end of the-
lame. She just made us write about
And near the end of the year,
climate change or conserving
had-
energy.
he had near the end of the year. He had,
Important stuff, but boring.
Yeah.
near the end of the year, he pulled out this freaking bootleg mini arcade thing, and people they just passed, and he just said to pass it around, and we could just play on it.
Oh my gosh.
And also, his classwork was really easy because he would just show us slides, and he would give us give us a guide, and literally all we needed to do was just fill in the guide.
I see. I feel like I know what middle school you guys went to because you mentioned Whoosh, and Whoosh and I went to the same middle school.
Huh? I mean, I feel like maybe we might have seen you. Who knows?
I graduated 2 years ahead of you, I think.
Yeah, probably. That's probably why. That's probably why I don't remember you, because I only met Whoosh near the end of middle school.
I see.
Not near the end of middle school, near the end of 6th grade.
Oh, yeah, I was like, wait, how do you know Whoosh for that long if you only knew them when you graduated?
The end of middle school was me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember we met when I think I saw a wallpaper on your phone.
No, what you saw was that it was a Persona 5 fan site. It was a Persona 5 fan site
I
based
thought
on
it
the
was, like, a
fan site
wallpaper
in the
for some
game.
reason.
I
It
can't
was based on
believe-
the fan site in the game,
Mhm.
and we bonded over that.
I can't believe y'all grew
Yeah.
up with Persona 5, because I grew up with something entirely different.
No, actually, I grew up on Minecraft. I just happen to know Persona.
I grew up on freaking Pokemon.
We all grew up on
Also
different
Minecraft.
things.
That's a lot
All of us are
Minecraft
different
kids.
ages.
Well, no, me and Ani are around the same age. I'm just very slightly older.
By how
By a
much?
couple months.
Yeah, but
Okay.
a few months. I think
What?
I'm May. She is October.
Oh.
Yes.
Are you a,
Hence-
sorry?
Hmm?
Huh?
You said you were October, or?
Yeah, I'm October.
Oh, okay. So you got to celebrate your birthday on the same month as Halloween.
Yeah.
How do you enjoy that? Like, I feel like every
I
time.
don't have it on the same day as Halloween, but
Yeah, but like your birthday is overshadowed by like having to dress up and bring candy and.
I mean, I could dress up on my birthday too. Halloween's not special.
Oh. Okay,
I
I
can dress
see.
up on I can dress up on freaking St. Patrick's Day.
You can dress up
Patrick's
any
Day.
day. Isn't that just cosplay?
Yeah, I mean, cosplay is the kind of thing that like is shunned in certain circles,
Yeah.
especially when you're not like on Halloween or not in a con or not during a a special convention week because in the summer back in pre-COVID, there were special conventions that like everyone would prepare for. People would have like entire months leading up to that convention, getting ready for that day, and because now that's all over because of COVID, we can't really do that anymore. And as a cosplayer myself, I feel like I lost.
Yeah.
I've lost like I lost touch with my cosplayer roots because of how little I've done now. I used to.
Yeah.
I
I
never
was supposed
sorry.
to go to a convention last
Which one?
year. I forgot the name of it.
I went to a convention as a
I
kid.
think it's Liberty. I could be wrong.
Liberty is really good though. It's one of those
I
better
went- yeah.
cons.
Yeah, I went to a convention. I went.
Or I'm just mixing stuff up. But I was and
Hold on a second.
me and Woosh, we had like 3-day passes.
But COVID.
But we never got but we never got them because of COVID.
I see.
And we had like plans on like we were gonna cosplay.
Which one were you going to
Sorry
cosplay?
about that. My freaking sister
talk
and my
about
dad
that.
came. My freaking sister and my dad came into my room just to show the freaking Manscaped box. And if you've seen Manscaped ads on YouTube, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I've seen those. Hello, son. Please look at this.
Yeah.
Are you
essentially-
winning, son?
Okay, I'm not like a full-on cosplayer. I only really do it casually. Like, legit, one year when I went to, I wouldn't really call it a convention, but if you've ever been to the Cherry Blossom Festival over in the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens,
Yes, I've been there. Sakura Matsuri?
yeah, that's it. I've been there a couple of times because my cousin actually used to work there, and
Oh,
he used to get tickets for free.
nice.
So he would be able to get
Privilege.
his tickets for free.
Privilege.
And then I've been to New York Comic Con twice.
Mm-hmm.
Once when I was a very, very young kid. And I vividly remember that my parents got me a frickin' very dumb costume of Ryuga from frickin' Beyblade Metal Saga.
No,
I
Beyblade.
thought you said Ryuko, and I was like,
No, not Ryuko, not Ryuko. Second year, I forgot what I went. The second year was kind of recent. I think it was during middle school, but I don't remember exactly when. And the funny thing is, my freaking the freaking earth science teacher I was telling you about.
Yeah? Was he
He
there?
knew I was there.
Oh no.
He knew I was
Oh,
there.
no.
That's
Oh, no, that
terrifying.
shit.
Cause my dad was like, stay home so that way you can go. Oh, so that way you can go to the convention. And my teacher and I guess my teacher saw that I was there. I don't remember what I was though. I really
Was
don't.
Comic-Con during a school day though?
Yeah, it's in October.
Oh. I thought it was over the weekend.
I was.
It can be
I was
on.
suddenly
It's
reminded.
on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I went on a Thursday.
I see.
I was suddenly reminded. I have an EMT class, right? And one of my teachers, she's into like cosplay, and she even asked, to our class, "Has anyone ever cosplayed before?" So naturally, I said, "Yeah." And I think there was like one other person who said they've cosplayed. That's it. And I love my EMT teacher. She's so cool and fun. I just love her. Except when she's talking about dark stuff, because it's an EMT class.
Oh. EMT meaning like ambulance and like lives on the
ambulance
line
stuff.
and all that. Okay,
I was
got
just
you.
randomly put in that class.
Yeah.
I was just randomly put in that class. But turns out I'm really good at the class, apparently. So
Huh.
Yeah.
Now I know who
I've
to call
only
when I'm dead.
I'm usually... and
know
I'm
who
usually
to call.
terrible in science. I'm usually like the worst. Literally, my class, it's just like biology. But this time you're trying to save people. For like 2 months, we were learning about like body systems and stuff. So yeah.
Speaking of body systems, you know how when you choke on water and then people tell you to drink more water? That's just... I
That's gonna
don't...
make it worse, really.
Exactly. That's how I I am so upset by anyone who tells me that because like I just look at them and I'm like, bro, what do you think I'm gonna do without extra water down my throat?
Like,
I'm just gonna
if
choke
it's
on
like
it
a
even
freaking-
more.
It's like a freaking popcorn kernel, then yeah, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's more water, then no.
Yeah, like my friend is actually licensed lifeguard, and she one time we were walking outside during the Black Lives Matter protests, and I drank water because I was really dehydrated, and I chugged it, and I choked on the water, and I just sat there, my head between my knees, trying to get the water out of my lungs. It was not fun.
I can tell.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. But going back to the cosplay, I've only made my own cosplay twice.
What was
and
it?
I remember vividly. The first time, I'm wearing it right now, actually.
Is it a hoodie?
Yeah, it's a hoodie. I really wanted to be Mimikyu one day.
Mm-hmm.
It was a cherry blossom festival.
Yeah.
And I had my mom buy me a yellow hoodie, and I drew on it with Sharpie, and that was my Mimikyu costume.
Nice.
I bet you went for a lot of Sharpie for the eyes.
Yeah. And then the other one I had to change twice.
Oh no, what
Because
happened?
I originally wanted to be Gumball. I got the hair, I got the cat ears and the tail, and I knew I had the sweater, so I was just gonna wear that.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, the zippers on my sweater broke, and the sweater just fell apart.
Oh no.
So I needed to change it last minute. So I changed it to the Persona 3 protagonist in like the dancing outfit.
I see. Does he have cat ears in the dancing outfit?
No, I didn't use the cat ears. I didn't use the cat ears.
Did you use a cat tail?
No.
Cat boy Persona 3 protagonist.
Well, okay, no, I did make another one, and that was actually last year where I did Morgana.
Mm-hmm.
I think I still have pictures of it. I can post it.
I think the only cosplay I've ever done I made myself is Ashley from Sally Face.
What's
Both
Sally
like
Face?
the teenage version. Huh?
What's Sally Face?
It's like a horror game.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know
I'm
how
not
to
gonna look it up
further
now.
explain it, but yeah, I cosplayed.
Mm-hmm.
Acting. I'm kidding. I cosplayed as one of the characters, Ashley, when she was both like a teenager and an adult.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to like it was like a Comic-Con thing, but it was like at a school, my friend's school.
Okay, I posted
For like,
it.
I was in a teenager version, but like the adult version of her. It was like personal stuff with my friend. Not personal, but like we just did it together for funsies. I remember we went outside.
Yeah.
Oh, we did it, and we got bagels.
Mm-hmm.
We casually got bagels and cosplay. It was fun.
The walk of shame when you come home from a con and you're fully dressed in cosplay and you gotta buy food is the funniest thing to me.
It's so funny. Like, it's embarrassing, but at the same time, it is literally the funniest thing in the world.
Exactly. Like, one time I have a cosplay club at my high school, and I was in full costume coming home, and I had face paint on to look Muffet from Undertale, and I went for security doors, and they were like, "Who is that?" And I had to explain to them
Man,
that
that looks a little weird.
Your makeup's running a little bit, huh? Because I had a whole bunch of friends with me coming home that day, and they were walking around along with me because like they wanted to make sure I was okay walking home alone. Not walking home alone, but walking home with a face full of makeup that doesn't look like actual makeup. And I got on the train, and people were just looking at me so weirdly because having high school in the middle of Manhattan, having to go home to the butt crack of Brooklyn means that you gotta go for a 2-hour train ride each time. And that train ride, the cosplay walk of shame was very, very...
Yeah, that seems interesting. That seems very interesting. I'm still trying to remember what I was at one Comic-Con. It might have just been Mimikyu again, but I don't remember.
I mean,
I couldn't help you.
I can't help you either. I think that
Yeah.
I don't even know URL,
I just start
so...
thinking for you.
You want me to start thinking for you? Because I don't have a brain.
I don't think
No
any of us
thoughts,
have a brain,
empty.
let's be honest.
Our brain cells are...
What?
we collectively share one brain cell, and that
Yeah.
brain cell is held
And it's
entirely...
nobody's turn.
Yeah, nobody's turn. We just left it, forgot it in the open.
The brain
Yeah.
cell just doesn't want to associate.
Yeah, we just left the brain cell on the train.
Yeah. Okay, it's been an hour, I think. Yeah, it's
yeah,
exactly
an
1 hour
hour.
and 6 minutes.
Let's end it here. So
Alright.
I've been taking notes the whole time. I'm gonna read the notes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So our musical video game The Thing from Grease Part 1. Where's Philly mean? Philly nice.
Well, where is he?
Where is
Tom
he, though?
Folk canceled real? How? War for Best Girl wins from Winds of Fate. Persona 5 Palaces explained, kinda. Who violated the Geneva Convention?
Who did it?
Animal
Nobody.
Crossing New Horizons Anniversary #1. Why Nintendo never lets Mario out to play. Mario Go Bye-Bye. The frick is a Fire Emblem. Pokey Malone. Post Malone Minecraft Real? Shantae, I guess. Game Boy Black and White. The Dress. Yanny and Laurel. Epic Gamer Moment.
It just
Homestuck
sounds so
Moment.
vague.
Astrology? Terraria, but angsty. School. Coding stuff. Talking about calculators for no reason. Calculator flex. D&D. Birthday talk. Is Halloween just normalized cosplay? Ani is the person to call when you're dead. And the cosplay walk of shame.
What
So-
a journey.
What a journey
Yes,
we've taken.
This was a wonderful journey. So yes, thank you guys for listening. Ani, Lune,
Mhm.
thank you for being here and helping me with this podcast.
No problem.
And hopefully this will,
I
this
expect
will
my pay.
be good. Okay, yes, thank you for, and whoever's watching this, whether it be on YouTube or the school project, thank you for watching, and Ani, play us out. I sent you the song to play us out.
What? I didn't realize that. I didn't know there was that.
Check your DMs, just play the song.
I don't even have my DMs open.
Open them and check.
Yeah.
And you got presented too.
Hold on. I'm gonna play it really badly without presenting it.
Oh no,
That's
this
be
is
an
gonna
app.
sound
That's
so
gonna be an
bad.
Hold on, I got it.
Oh,
I'll
no.
just Here you go, gamers.